welcome to you all. Namaste everyone. Hey Taurus, this is your October reading with me. We're using these new energy cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. They're very powerful, they're beautiful to look at, they seem to have some really in-depth messages. We'll use 6 of these, and previously before I started your reading, I did pull one of the Light Keeper cards, and you guys received Saint Germain, who is all about karma and releasing karma, and the colour pink. So let's do some shuffling for Taurus for October. We are, as I say, using 6 cards, and we will see what messages come your way, Taurus. October is still quite a profoundly active month astrologically, so a lot is actually going on. And remember too that this activation that's happening in October will have been powered up by or fueled by those pretty powerful jolly eclipses we had in August. So, a bit more shuffling, and let's see what's in store for you guys. The first card is Victory. The second card is the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. The third card is Storm Warning. The fourth card is Financial Restraints. The fifth card is Blossoming Abundance. And the sixth card is the Sun. So you have a bit of dichotomy going on here with different messages in your reading. Especially these two. Financial constraints and then blossoming abundance. So let's start off with that top card, Victory. You know, Victory and the Sun are two very powerful cards. This is extremely good, and even this one is really beautiful as well. So you've got a lot of harmony coming in for this month, but you've also got a few things going on there that we'll address as we get to them. Victory is about success, so something in your life, a project you might have been working on, people, relationships, your career, achievements like exams coming through or being finished, success in that area, job applications you might have applied for. It sounds like some jobs might be coming through as well. Anything that's possible is within the victory realm. Remember too, this is personal victory, so if some of you have been going through personal issues that you've been battling with, this could be a time of seeing you gain over those and win over them. So if you've been going for long periods trying to, say, lose weight or have better health or work through a bad relationship, it's all starting to turn, and the victory card is telling you that success is coming. Moving to that second card, number 36, still very golden in colour. This is the second chakra, and this is Archangel Ariel. She's a very gentle, healing, soothing angel. She's very compassionate and calm. Like there's just a soothingness with her. And often that's, well, the sacral chakra is orangey gold energy, and it's in this middle part of our abdomen area. It's actually known as the sex center, so it controls the female sexual reproduction zones. So it can have to do with that part of our body. So some of you who have had trouble in that area, you might be finding some peace or calm coming, or some healing around that too. Also, if you've had lower abdominal problems, there could be some healing coming that way, or you might need to do some clearance in there to clear away any obstructive energies or obstructive blocks. Now the sacral center is also known as our creative source energy. So if that has been blocked for you guys, if you've been wanting to find the answers or move through blocks, again, as I say, with that victory card right next door, it feels as though something is coming, like there's freedom coming. And it might be quite calming and cathartic for you. It might be like cleansing. It might be like a healing. Any of those words that are coming to mind. You can also wear orange and eat orange foods to help promote that second chakra as well. Call upon Archangel Ariel anytime in the month that you would like for protection or to, bolster you up in your projects, ideas, or creativity as well. We see number 10, the Storm card over here. Now, it can mean a physical storm, so some of you might be living in an area of the globe where storms are a possibility in the month of October, or even from now when this reading goes live, which is September. So it does mean be prepared and be careful. Make sure your logical, physical preparedness actions are in place, that you have your, survival kits underway, that you follow any instructions that come from your council or your community or your state or your government. We do have a lot of storm energy around the planet at the moment, and I do think it's still going and flowing. Now, the other thing that the storm can mean is a personal storm. So something's brewing, and it's a little bit to me like the Tower card. So often when a storm is coming, it's like, clear this air, clear it all up, move it out. So it's about reorganising people or situations or obstacles and booting them out of the way, knowing that it had to change because there were obstructions in the way. And often, we see the lightning coming down. Often it's as if you get this powerhouse bolt of lightning and you go, oh, God, thank goodness, I now see what I need to do. So storms change things up. They move it around. They quicken the pace. A storm surge comes in, and then afterwards we have the calm again. And we see a different picture in front of us. It's changed. Quite a lot's changed. Some of it is a bit destructive, but what's left is what we start moving forward with. And those are then the solid foundations. So it's often about change required, and it's often within relationships, and it's sometimes around work. So all of these things could be affected, but know that when you get energies like this, we know that the planet wouldn't be able to be alive without the storms and the clearing and the movement that occurs when a storm happens, and it's the same in our life. You need these events to restructure, to move forward, to clean out the closets and get rid of stuff that no longer suits. We come down here to number 13, and it's financial constraints. This can imply a time where there might be something that holds finances up. Maybe you've left your job and you're in limbo between another job. Maybe there are some unexpected bills, possibly due to a storm. Maybe there's been a separation and somebody wants half of their money. Or maybe, who knows, maybe it's just that there's a shortage of money for a time period. It's not a huge time period. But I think even more interesting was this card that turned up next, this blossoming abundance. This is a magnificent card. It says that things are blossoming in your whole life, that there's manifestation coming. And it's beautiful that it's right under this glorious angel. She's almost pouring this energy down into here, into this beautiful vista of garden. So this can be your creative resources where the abundance is coming. You have this, you're opened up again, you're flowing again, your resources are coming back in. So after this period of the storm and then the financial constraints, it starts to blossom. And then you got the sun next to it as well. So everything seems to come back in balance again. It's like you go through a good old clearing out, clear out those clothes you don't want anymore. You throw them out, you're doing a spring clean, the cupboards are all cleaned, and then you allow room for new things to come in, new prosperity and new manifestation. And that's what both of these cards are more or less saying. They're very similar to look at. So the blossom abundance can be anything: finances, health, love, romance, spiritual, physical health, anything. And we finish off with the number 1, the sun, always a card of opulence and love and tenderness and growth in particular, protection as well, and nurture. New projects, new developments, pregnancies, conception of ideas, conception of new businesses, conception of everything. It's a wonderful, wonderful card to get in a reading, and it bodes happiness and playfulness and childlike energy. So children could be part of this reading as well, one way or another. So again, as I say, these cards are really insightful. They seem to give off very deep messages and they get very connected. So I hope while you're looking at the pictures, you also are able to pick out which ones are, you know, pulling on you the most and which ones have the strongest message for you to listen to for the month. So we'll finish with those there, and then I will give you the other card that I talked about, which for you guys is Saint Germain. Now I shall just put these away and get your card, which is here, Saint Germain, karma, releasing. So something in that month with all that activity and purging and moving out is about a karmic life cycle or cycle that's coming to an end. And when we finish karmic debts, boy, it's like we've changed. It's like we've had a huge weight lifted off our shoulder and we are able to move forward with much more light and clarity and new direction and spontaneous new things in our life. And it's also a huge healing of a soul wound. So I'll read the words anyhow. Move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. And that's Saint Germain, and that's karma releasing. So then if we just focus on his face a little bit more as we finish off your reading. Beautiful peaceful colours there, the lovely pink and the mauve colours coming in. They're very healing and they're full of love and peace and calm. And he wears his crystal right across his heart energy as well. So enjoy that energy of Saint Germain as the month goes on, and know that some karmic issues are coming to an end, and I think that's very much what the storm cloud portrays for you guys. It helps to clear out things that have finished the cycle and boot them out, and you're ready to start afresh and anew. So thanks for joining me. I love reading your comments and that you like the videos and that you sub. And if you want a private reading with me, just follow the link below. So much love everyone. Take care. Have a safe month.